Imagine stepping back in time to experience the charm of New York City's public transportation history. At the recent Vintage Bus Festival, hosted by the New York Transit Museum, history enthusiasts were treated to an extraordinary opportunity to explore the iconic buses that once served the bustling streets of the Big Apple throughout the 20th century. Held in the picturesque Brooklyn Bridge Park, this annual event showcased a delightful assortment of vehicles, ranging from impressive double-decker buses to specialized tour buses. Attendees were invited to take a closer look at 6 of the more than 30 buses housed in the museum's extensive collection, making it a truly immersive experience. Jody Shapiro, the museum curator, shared her thoughts on the magic of public transport, especially for children. For kids, subways and buses are like these enchanting machines that open up a world of adventure, she explained to the Post. This festival has been a beloved tradition for over 20 years, attracting thousands of fans each time. Shapiro reminisced about her own childhood, recalling how waiting for a bus that towered over her parents' car felt like a grand adventure. There are so many stories, songs, and books about buses, and they just have this cool factor that captivates everyone, she added. The highlight of the festival was undoubtedly Betsy, a double-decker bus that operated along Fifth Avenue from 1931 until 1947. This beloved vehicle drew a crowd, with transit enthusiasts lining up around the block to catch a glimpse. Despite its capacity to carry more passengers than standard buses of its time, Betsy was retired after just 15 years. The financial burden of employing both a driver and a conductor, coupled with challenges in reviving the double-decker system in the 1970s, such as low-hanging traffic lights, led to her decommissioning. After being sold in 1961, Betsy had a brief stint in various locations, including Nevada, Alaska, and even Toronto, before finally returning to New York as part of the museum's collection, which is primarily stored in a bus depot in the Bronx. Shapiro noted, "Today we have accordion buses that can accommodate nearly as many passengers, but they lack the charm of the classic double-decker design." Festival goers of all ages, from young children to seniors, expressed their enthusiasm for the diverse lineup of vehicles on display. Among them was 81-year-old Paul Haymont from Brooklyn, who shared, "I have a passion for old buses, trains, and cars. You don't see the new models being showcased in museums." Meanwhile, 6-year-old James, proudly wearing a shirt featuring the MTA map, remarked, "It's really cool, because one bus made my dad feel like he was back in the 80s. Other notable vehicles included a 1970s bus from General Motors' New Look fleet, which featured a poster for the 1993 film Made in America, and a striking electric blue 1969 Flexible Corporation bus, known for its ability to navigate the steep hills of the Bronx and Staten Island. Shapiro mentioned that the museum is currently restoring several more buses from the 1940s and 50s, including a double-decker from 1917 that has taken over 3 years to restore. Whenever a bus or subway car is nearing retirement, we engage with the Department of Subways or Buses about preservation efforts, she explained. The museum is also preparing to preserve the iconic orange subway cars that are set to be phased out this year. "We strive to preserve unique and rare vehicles whenever possible," Shapiro emphasized. "It's fascinating to see how colors, seating arrangements, and advertisements have evolved over time. It's like taking a delightful journey back in time without needing a time machine." But here's where it gets controversial. Should we prioritize preserving the past, or is it time to embrace the future of public transportation? What do you think? Are vintage buses a treasure worth saving, or should we focus on modern innovations? Share your thoughts in the comments.